Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And when these two meet, Jim, we know it is Spain. It's Morata! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Morata clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. What a throw in. Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's Mendes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Now there's good chance for a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rodri. And it's Porro. And Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao. And it's Morata. Morata makes a dash for it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, that's a clever... He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Aims beyond the defence. Pedro Porro spots it and intercepts. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's an excellent interception.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely. Pedro Neto! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pedro Neto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Bernardo's... And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. you still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Portugal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Portugal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Bernardo Silva! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ronaldo. Now Nico Williams. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Neto. And here's Chris. Can he finish? They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, some tackle that. That has been slung wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tries a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And Dallo. Pedro Neto. To Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Goes looking wide. Bruno Fernandes. Might be danger here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The normal. And it's Ruiz. Nico Williams. Nico Williams has been caught there. It's a foul. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely feet. And the shot! Fantastic from Pedro Neto! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means the keeper is well and truly beaten.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Yamal. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Diogo Dallo. Here's Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Neto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Ronaldo. Fabian Ruiz. That's destined for the flank. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Porro. Grimaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Nico Williams has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get free.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
What a save by Diogo Costa! There's the delivery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.